Cause hello, it's Taurus Tarot in the house, baby. And I'm reading today for all the signs, baby. How y'all doing? Hello. This is all signs, rest of the year predictions. And we're going to keep it very, Roxanne, I can't even say your name. But hey, let's do this. This is for the rest of the year. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, here we go. Let's do this. All right. Let's start with Aries first. Let's go to you and see what's coming up for you with the rest of the year. Can y'all, first of all, one second. Can you see me and hear me? Can you see me and hear me before I start? Because I just changed it over. So it may, I didn't change his eye light bulb yet because I don't want to get up in there. I got bulbs for it, but okay, 1 second. Okay. Oh yeah, I lost weight. You didn't know? For people keep saying your face looks different and thinner and slimmer. Because I've lost I checked my weight this morning. I'm down because I ain't gonna say where I was at. I've lost some of it could be water weight, but in almost 2 weeks of fasting, I'm already down 6 pounds, 7 pounds. I'm almost in a different tens. I'm going to another decile already. So I'm very happy about that. All right. But at least some of you notice. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, let's do this. Aries, let's get to you now. Please join the OnlyFans because I will be doing personal questions on there but you have to sign up for OnlyFans to access those lives in about a week or so. I'm going to be answering personal questions for tips. So obviously I can get to everybody because I'd be here all night, but I'll be on there all night. So let's go. Aries, what is coming up for Aries from now until December 31st of 2023? What is coming up for Aries from now until December 2023? What messages do you have for Aries? You have the 9 of Swords reversed. So you won't be some of you that have anxiety or just where you worry a lot of y'all's, okay, let's see why. Oh, what is it that makes, okay, why are they stressing less? We're going to see what this is about. Well, let's see what this is about. You got love coming in for 1. That may be what? Okay, what's the relationship of Aries by the end of the year? What's the relationship status? Okay, there may be a short-lived connection by the end of the year, or some of you may already know them. How will they know when they met this person? How will they know when they've met this person? Because it's sudden. It's sudden. You know how you'll know because it's a short-lived thing. You may even pick it up immediately, like, okay, this is definitely not. You got something coming in. I don't think it's long-lasting though. I got to be real with you. I have to be totally 100. We're going to look at other things, but right now it's like I do get some of you, especially you singles, meeting a short-lived thing by the end of the year. All right. I also get this energy of they'll come in unexpectedly. So really, it's not something you'll see coming. Some of you may already know who they are. It's not, or maybe they make a return by then. But I would say more so there could be a newer connection coming in too. All right, I could be wrong. What messages do you have? Let's see, what else? Let's see. I'm also getting sexual activity by then. All right, who are y'all? I get a sex connection. I get it could have a little bit of a love tone to it. All right, is what I feel. It's talking specifically about a connection. I even see some of you exploring your sexuality a lot more than what is this about sex? So just know there may be sexual things that pop up. Some of you people of the same gender are going to be hitting on you too. All right, whether you're into that or not, whether you're that way or not. I get a lot of y'all like being admired by everybody, not just one gender. All right, so you may find that people are looking at you from all directions. All right. I feel like I need to ask a question though. Like, what about ones where they are in a connection right now? How will that connection go by the end of the year? Hi, you look different. Well, thank you. Hopefully that's what you mean good wise. Eight of Cups, King of Cups. You two may go back and forth. Like, what is the status of these two by the end of the year, the one they're connected? It could even be a point where some of you decide to remain friends with them, but not necessarily stick with them, or vice versa. They may do that to you. All right, but it looks like it's on and off. Maybe kind of like up and down. I see communication between you two, but I get this energy of also like it may kind of fizzle out or decide to be friends or cordial, or you just kind of something like, I don't know what you're even trying to say. All right. Let's see what your career and business stuff. Let's see if we can get something else. And then we're going to go to Taurus. But singles, you got a short-lived connection coming in by the end of the year, and it looks like it has a lot of sex attached to it. I hate to keep talking about sex, but that's really what it kept talking about. All right. So, all right, here we go. What is coming up for Aries by the end of the year? Kipper-wise. I saw the car card. Some of you, something around a car, could be a new one, or something around a car could take place. I'm not sure. Maybe fixing one up or doing something to it. All right. Here we go. Why are you not getting specific messages? Some of you health problems, overcoming health issues, or better health. I'll just say better health. You got my better health card. Some of you spending money toward health things or procedures or something going. I don't know what this reading's talking about. But then again, it's a prediction. So how would you know? Like teeth stuff, this stuff on your body, getting stuff done. Not like saying you're going to get plastic stuff. I'm talking about like there may be some like medical expenses that pop up for some of you. All right, is what I feel. Why is the occupation reversed? Some of you may either quit a job or stop doing something that doesn't give you any type of promotion, progress. All right, is what I feel. Then when I pull for self-employed, I got for self-employed more status. So it's for you ones that work for someone else. There could be a point where you feel like you're not paid enough or you're not getting enough from there, and you may decide to switch. Doesn't mean you have to, but that's what I kind of feel. All right, I'm done. For a small portion, for those ones in relationships, you're going to have a choice whether to stick with that or try something else at some point. I don't know why I'm getting all these weird different messages. All right, so take what message applies, leave the rest for the rest. All right. Let's go to Taurus. I don't know what the heck you're reading, so I ain't even going to try to figure it out. All right. What's coming up for Taurus by the end of the year? Please stop requesting me to do stuff, folks. I'll do it when I do it. Okay. What is the rest of the year energy for Taurus? Can you predict certain things that may happen for them by the end of the year? Predict certain things that may happen by the end of the year. Okay. Could be some possible travels this year coming up by the end of the year. Possible travels. For you singles, I get you having options, but being very resistant. You're going to be so focused on guarding your heart that you won't let anybody in, but you will have love interest. All right. Some of you, fear has got a chokehold on you. Some of you bitches may have a connection by the end of the year, but I get you being, especially if you're single. I don't get for relations. I don't even read for people. I don't even know why people in relationships watch me. Okay, my demographic, you know what my demographic is. So why do you even try? So I'm saying, you know that song by Gym Class Heroes? The Cupid's got me in a chokehold. But mama, I finally found the one to make you way proud of your son. I mean, she even cooks me pancakes and Alka-Seltzer when my tummy aches. If that ain't love, then I don't know what love is. What I get, it started playing in my head when I said chokehold, right? And then immediately that started playing in my head. So I would say for some of you, there could be, I get a connection. I think that you're too, now I'm not saying they're going to be the perfect person ever in the world. What I will say is Cupid may get you in a chokehold. But I also think there's this energy here of you being resistant to falling for somebody. All right. So whatever the case may be. I get something about a possible house or move for some of you, or at least looking at places where you could move in the future. All right. I ain't connected to these reads, folks. I'm way off the mark. I already feel, I hate when I do this. I get a couple options for you. I'm sorry. I get a couple options. All right. This is a ridiculous read. All right. A couple of options. I wouldn't even be surprised if people you already know try to reach out to you, like people that you know you need to avoid, but they may like reach out. You may get sudden messages. All right. I ain't feeling this read at all. Okay. What is coming up? Let's look at your Kippers now. Kipper, what's coming up for Taurus? If that ain't love, then I don't know what love is. I don't know why they keep. You're gonna find some type. Keeper's gonna have your ass in a chokehold. All right. She even has her own ringtone. If that ain't love, then I don't know what love is. Ooh, you got the chokehold coming. The Cupid's got me in a chokehold. I don't know why that keeps playing in my head. All right, here we go. Let's do this. All right. Let's see what your Kippers have to say. You need to stop spending so damn much. You will have an increase in income, but you'll spend it faster than you make it. Yes. Bitch. I get a promotion or more status. So either you're going to have more status or more of a promotion. So clearly, if you're self-employed, there's no need for a promotion because, well, you're your own boss. But I would say for you ones in a job, there could be a job that comes along, or for ones that work for a place, there could be more status coming. Some of it's with a whole other company, or it could be the same one that you're in. All right, but I get something about a promotion. For self-employed, I get more status. So basically, you're doing good with your business. You need to stop spending so much. You need to control your impulses to spend. All right, because what I keep getting, and I just clarified it again. You have a tendency to build up finances and then spend it faster than you can make it. That's what I feel. So I'd watch out for that type of energy. But you have a lot of great increase in finance cards. Are y'all still here? Is it freezing up on me? Are y'all still here? What the hell's going on with this? Okay, here we go. Clarify again. I keep getting something about a connection. Okay, you know what? Let's nip it in the bud. So even though I'm trying to do non-connection type reads, it keeps pulling those out for whatever reason. So what is Taurus's relationship status by the end of the year? First card is for ones that already have a connection that they're looking towards, and the second card is for the singles. I'm gonna do this for every sign actually, just so I'll know. First card. So if you're already connected to someone, how is it by the end of the year? Could be moving forward still. So I get a good Queen of Wands, more sexuality there, more sex between you two, more passion. What about ones that are single? What's the relationship status by the end of the year? Nothing, or something that falls out. Five of Pentacles. Again, what I was getting in the first read was that you will have connections. I get a lot of y'all are kind of like not ready. You may think that you are, but I think that some of you got your heart too guarded. There could be a connection for you singles, though. Why would it not work? Knight of Pentacles, it goes too slow. Some of you are a slow mover, or you are. All right, is what I feel. But I get something about a connection. All right, I don't care what. I don't care. Bye. All right, let's go to Gemini now. I feel like I'm letting people down because the reading's weird. Chucky, what am I gonna do? these readings are gotten too crazy. You too. We got Crack Whore Chucky and we got Tresemme Ooh La La Chucky right here. Look how busted this hoe looks. I got another Chucky downstairs, but he's in the box still. Look at this. People, you know what? This is why I don't have people over at my house. When they see all my horror movie collections, and this ain't even all of it. You should see the storage unit. You should see my garage with all the storage in it of horror movie stuff. I have like at least 10 grand worth of more memorabilia of horror stuff. I'm not kidding. But yeah, so we got Tresemme Ooh La La Chucky, and then we got Crack Whore Chucky. This Chucky looks like it's been out scrounging the streets at night and came back with somebody's wig on, all right, like a crack whore's wig on. This one looks like it came straight from the beauty salon. Yeah, it looks like this one been out all night and literally tried to get a high or something, came back in the middle of the night. All right, thanks for the 50 Indy Flynn. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see 1 second. Thanks for the 20 Queens Vache Tarot. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have a Chucky Pop though. Somebody, a subscriber bought that for me. Potato head. I'm a big kid. Let's go to Gemini now. All right, here we go. Oh, that is fitting, is it? The twins. Gemini, the twins. All right, here we go. Okay. Let's go to Gemini. All right. Okay. All right, let's do this. What is coming up for Gemini in the next, from now until December 31st of this year? From now until the rest of the year, what is coming up for Gemini? I just got in my head, this may bleed over into your New Year's of 2024. So I just got that in my head. Don't restrict it just for the time frame that I tell you, all right? Okay, here we go. Chucky's, oh, shoot. I got to tell y'all what happened to me this morning when I get done with Gemini. I'll tell you after Gemini. Workplace, good. There's also love coming in. I get an apology from an ex as well, coming in from some hoe that owes you an apology. Bitch, you got love coming from all directions. Not just the one you think that I'm talking about. I'm talking about new ones too. Are you going to be a bitch? Oh, it's the coffee kicking in. Just go along with it. Thanks for the super chat, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep it afloat. Thank you. Thanks, Katja. Thank you so much. You bitches have love coming from all directions. You have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups. It's like, keep in mind, I only pulled 6 cards. Out of 2, you got big love cards. So I would say you have love coming in, all right? I'm also getting an apology. You may work something out with someone that you already know of. How would they know who this hoe is? Let's see. How would they know who they are? How would they know who they are? They turn their back on you, or you're going to have somebody turn their back on you and then try to come back with their tail between their legs. Either way. So it says how you would know who they are, 301 reverse. That's my card of a back being turned. So did they turn their back on you? Did they kind of watch some smart ass go, no, I turned my back. Well, okay, good for you. What do you want me to do? Pisces, fire, earth, for some of you. I get that whoever turns their back on you is going to come right back. I don't care if you turned your back or them. It just says something about them coming back or them turning around, something like that, coming back. Again, an apology. Y'all, this is not a successful read. Only got 1,200 in the room in less than 20 minutes. Am I really that out of style? Y'all make me feel like a washed up whore. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Anyways, love coming from both directions, new and old. So for you ones dealing with a connection now, or if you know of someone that you know may owe you an apology or at least an explanation, you're going to be dealing with them again. I got a strong apology energy, strong. Could even be a love offer with an apology, or is what I feel. A lot of love energy. For you singles with no options and you don't plan to go back to somebody or try to have somebody back in your life, just know you got love. I get you falling in love. At some point this year, you'll fall for somebody. All right, is what I feel. I get you falling for somebody. Everybody has their fall off moment. I think I'm in my flop phase, my art pop phase, or the reputation phase, or, I'm in the phase of the washed up. But I get a lot of y'all love coming in, all right, is what I feel. God, I get you falling in love. You ain't just going to be in love. You're going to fall in it. You're not going to walk into it. You're going to fall into it, all right, is what I feel. For you ones already with a connection, I would say, well, I still gotta say, for some of you, you could fall out with someone and then they apologize or something about an apology or something like that. All right. Even work looks good. I get some of you work like flourishing, and to some degree, we're gonna clarify it with the Kippers, but that's what it's telling me so far. All right. What the heck is wrong with? Why is there only 1275 in this damn room? Am I wasting my time? You know how I feel. You know how particular I am about wasting my time. All right. I thought y'all liked prediction reads. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go. Kipper, what is coming up for Gemini? Okay, here we go. Kipper, what is coming up for Gemini? I don't feel as rushed today. I'm just going to just take my damn time. I'm tired of rushing. Okay, here we go. You'll be gainfully employed. Some of you may have health issues that pop up. We're going to see. What is the health about? Could even be, it may not be something too horrible. What I got immediately when I laid the clarifier out, you may actually have, some of you, things that you know you need to take care of or get looked at, they'll get worse if you don't do it. And stop using money as an excuse. Find some way to get the stuff done before it gets worse. So let's just give an example. You let a cavity go too bad, and next thing you know, it needs to be extracted. Whereas if you would have got it done from the get-go, they could have built it back up or got rid of the decay and filled it. Whereas you waited too long. That's an example. I'm not saying that's exactly what it is. Like, make sure you're getting stuff looked at. Like, if you have like a little sign, I don't get nothing too horrible. I feel like a lot of y'all things could accumulate if you don't get it, if you don't tackle it at first. Overall, it'll end up being a bigger bill because you're not addressing it when it's in its early stages. All right. So look out for that. Like, take care of blood pressure problems or anything, any type, because I got bad health with that though. I don't like that. I don't like really tell people. I don't even read health. All right. So let's see. What else what could that be about? Clarify this health card. I don't want the, let's see 1 second. Oh, I know it. Sheree, I noticed it too. Do you know when I put my pants on, they already feel looser? Okay. Some of you, it's not as bad as, okay. I clarified bad health. I got work overload. Some of you actually may not have some super horrible health problem where you're literally like a footstep away from the grave. No, I think some of you work stresses you out. Some of your nerves are going to get shot. Some of y'all need to like take more relaxation time or clock in on some vacation hours or something. Like work could be what if some of you, if you start feeling wonky, or some of you, I think some of you work actually may be kind of stressing you out. It may be thinking, some of you, you know how you can manifest physical symptoms because you're so stressed? That could be what becomes, because it says work overload. And for some of you, if you know it's like an actual physical health thing, get those things taken care of before they get worse, all right? Or manage it better. I ain't connecting with this read at all. So if you get something from it, good. If not, oh well, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Ramadan? Who's Ramadan? You will be gainfully employed or like making progress with work things. Some of you are going to get so tired of your work because it starts to take away from your social life. Some of you, your love life. You're going to feel like your only purpose in life is to work your butt off. Take some time off, or if you have to, all right, is what I feel. I don't know what. I get nerve problems. I get like nerves, just kind of watch yourself, all right? I don't give a shit. Sorry, 1 second. New love. How many times I got to tell you, you got a new connection coming in, but don't be shocked if somebody you already know tries to work it out with you in the next 6 months, or not 6 months, by the rest of the year. All right, Gemini, let's go to the next. I'm not going to keep doing this. I don't know. I got to tell y'all something that happened to me this morning before I go to Cancer. I'm sitting in my bed. I had to be up for the dentist because I just got back from the dentist, right? I had to be up. So I'm laying in bed. And my master lights start flashing on and off. And let me just put this out here. You know how I have timers in this house? There's no timer in the master bedroom. And not only that, the lights, I have dimmers on my lights. My house has dimmer lights where you can dim them at really low or really light, right? And It stopped at one level, at a very light level, right, or very dim level. Then went up to this full brightness, goes back down to the lowest lightness, go back up to the strongest, and then turned off. And I was in bed, and I said, because I don't always say spirit. It could have been an electrical issue, which has never done that before. There's no timer in the master bedroom. And I literally had to say out loud, I said, get that shit up out of here. Motherfucker. I said, this is my spot. Because I always like I've told y'all before, I keep a boundary. And I find it kind of funny. It's after I played the Ouija. It literally came on all by itself. It was at the dimmest level it could be at. Then it goes up to the brightest one, off, like that. And finally it goes off by itself. And I said, I said, this is my personal space. I said, bitch, you're going to have to fuck up out of here. Because I'm direct with it. I don't care if it makes me look crazy or not. I talk to it directly. This is my space. I don't mind you being here. I literally said this out loud. I said, if this is something spiritual, because I said it could be something electrical. Well, actually, I didn't say that. I was thinking that. I said, I said, this is my personal space. Get the fuck up out of here. And it stopped. Because it literally did that for like 30 seconds. So I found it quite intriguing, but I keep my boundaries with these hoes. Like if this hoe's listening, I don't want to seem crazy. Could be an electrical problem. Who knows? But that's never done that before. And I find it so strange is after I use the spirit board. So I'm like, okay, is that a coincidence? But I don't feel nothing negative. If it is something, I'm like, I said, this is my personal space. You're going to have to get the fuck up out of here. I said it just like that. All right. And nothing, and then it's left me alone, whatever it was. Or it could just be an electrical problem. I don't know. But I do give it a side eye that it goes from the lowest dim level all the way to the lightest level all by itself. And there's no timer on that. There is no timer on the master lights ever. It's not a timer on there. I took the timer off that one, actually. So, okay, here we go. And curse at your ghost. You ain't got to be all extra nice. No, you got to. My thing is, this is what I tell folks. I've had people come to me saying, "Tell my house has got something in it. It's wake up. They're at the end of my bed and stuff." Look, here's my thing. Call them motherfuckers out. They understand you. Look, because I always tell mine. Any house I ever move into, like you're more than welcome to be here, but stay the fuck up out my room. That's my space, bitch. See what I'm saying? So. And go off, pop off, son, when it comes to spirits. Pop off. Fuck Sage. Bitch, pop off and let that motherfucker know what time it is. It's the way I put it. So, all right, here we go. All right, thanks for the 50, Indy Flynn. Now I'm going to look like a crazy fucking ghost chaser, and I'm not. Jesus. I hope my neighbors are not watching, or people that know me personally. You don't think I went lunatic. How they probably already think that. Cancer, let's go to you. They're going to bitch it. And first of all, don't get up in my comments. Let me just say something real quick. Do not get in my comments saying you were interrupted because you heard me at the end of the Gemini read said, okay, let's go to Cancer. So don't say you got interrupted. I can talk if I want to. All right? Okay. I can talk if I want to. All right, let's go to Cancer now. Okay, let's do this. What is coming up for Cancer for the rest of the year? What a pathetic room. Not y'all, it just feels very pathetic. I don't know why. I'm very negative today. Okay. Lord. Who are all these people in your life for the rest of the year? Let's try to decode all this. You got the Queen of Wands reversed, Page of Wands reversed, Page of Pentacles upright. I do see goals of yours taking place. We're going to see what the goals are that's coming true. You got something you've been waiting for happening. What is it? And let's try to decode what this is trying to say. Work-wise. Ooh. Are you achieving work goals? What have you been wanting work-wise? It could happen by the end of the year. Like a goal you set, money. Oh, a love too. Some of you watch out for a workplace romance or somebody you work with romance. Yeah. I should quit this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to finish it. Lousy viewership. I don't want to finish it because it's a waste of time. And these take forever to do. I don't care what y'all can get annoyed all you fucking want. I don't care. It's my energy. I might do this shit on OnlyFans instead, where I'm making the real dough. What should I said? It makes me look like a money grubber, and I'm not. But I'm a business. I'm really debating taking this over to OnlyFans and just giving y'all like a basic ass read. Because I know that sounds, but look, I gotta go where the flow is. Because I was going to do this only on OnlyFans, and I knew y'all would get mad if I did. I'm gonna finish it, but but just know, I don't know. All I gotta say is Cancer. I don't care if you feel interrupted. I don't give a fuck, honestly. I'm in my negative mood. I don't give a fuck what you say. Honestly, I don't. What I get is a goal of yours taking place, like a goal you set or something you've been wanting, even if you didn't like consciously set the goal. It's just something you really been wanting. All right. And it feels like it could be work related. Like I get work with, it says what's coming in for you, something you've been waiting for is work related or money related or the amount of money related or whatever you're looking for. All right. Then I clarified it again. I got love too. Some of you, something love related could happen by the end of the year. All right. So let's see if it's love related, what's happening that's good by the end of the year for Cancer. It's like a wish. It keeps saying wish cards. So let's just put it this way. If you're single, maybe there's a great option coming by the end of the year. For you ones that just want to heal and just, do your own thing, that's going to happen too. But for you ones that are looking for a connection, that could be what happens by the end of the year. All right. I even get, for some of you, somebody you already know trying to pop up, offer them finally offering the love you had been waiting on. They never did it. They could do it by the end of the year where they finally tell you the truth about their feelings, their emotions. Focus is going from one extreme to the next. This is really going from one extreme to the next. And then singles, I gotta address you. I hate going to all these different categories because it makes me like I'm guessing, and I'm not. I'm trying to like cover everybody that's watching. I want you to feel included in the read. It feels like you singles will have options. I get love by the end of the year, Cancer. I don't care if it's new, old, or indifferent. I don't care. It feels like it's something here that you've been waiting for. But then not just with love. It looks like work-wise, it looks like something's finally going to be happening. Like a goal, a promotion, raise, or for self-employed, more status, more money, more clientele. All right. Could happen around the summer because the summer card's here, or just know that I feel like you got good shit coming. I really do. Now let's see. Now, why is the Queen of Wands reversed? Watch out for some manipulative ass fire sign or water. How would they know if they met this person? Or how would they know when they met them or when they'll meet? Could be younger or just like a really crazy manipulative. Watch out for a manipulative fire, air sign, water. Yeah, that doesn't really narrow it down like I would like, but that's what it's telling me. Just watch out for that type of energy. All right, they could play a part. And I also want to say non-love wise, it could be some fire sign woman or water air woman that's kind of manipulative, like a woman, like a family member, or let's see. Just watch out for that. I don't know what it's trying to tell you. Let's go to your Kipper portion now. Now, I was also getting something about children. Some of you could be fertile. If not, you could meet somebody with children. All right, because I had a lot of children cards there. It was like 2 pages in that read. So maybe you'll meet somebody that wants children. All right. Let's see. What else is coming up for Cancer? What else is coming up for Cancer? Indy Flynn. Thank you so much for that, Indy Flynn. Now you also have, Cancer, you're about to have a connection. I don't know if it's necessarily the rest of this year, but you're about to find a connection and you'll move in with the whole, or they'll move in with you. There's going to be a point, and I don't know if it happens this year or if it bleeds over. You know how stuff will bleed over. Time is so hard to pinpoint. Ask anybody that does this work, whether it's a tarot reader or a psychic person or medium. Time is one thing you can't really pinpoint directly. But what I will say is there's a timeline out there, like I would say more so in the near future than years ahead, where it's like there will be a point where it gets so serious where you two would think about moving in for one another. All right, is what I feel. So look out for that. You see what I'm saying? Look out for that, Cancer. Okay, let's go to your Kipper. Could be a point where some of you have a connection. Looks like it's more sooner than later, where you meet somebody and there's like they're already thinking about moving in with you, or you moving in with them. It could be vice versa. Something about a move in. I even get some of you looking at houses or wanting to move at some point because you have the house card. That's why I said that. What else is coming up for Cancer? Concern around your work. Let's see what type of concern. Well, you will actually increase your finances. There will be an increase for you wanting to have any issues around finances, whether it be a lack thereof or just wanting more. It will increase by the end of the year. I get like a little bit of an increase. A little bit is the key word. All right. I also get some of you being frustrated because where you're working is not giving you the next step. You feel like you're not being put up. You feel like you're staying in one spot and not moving. You'll feel kind of stagnant, or you feel that way for some of you. All right. What's the advice? Like, well, I don't know. Some of you might have to stay there, or you'll just have to, figure it out. I don't know what that's trying to say. What about for self-employed? Community and change. So you also self-employed, you may make a decent amount where you can buy a car or something about a car as well. So it looks good for you. Also get something about, look out for the number 9. That is a sign of abundance for you. The number 9, 3 9s, 2 9s, who gives a shit, right? All right. Let's go to Leo. I'm going to get through these. Nobody wants to watch this. All right. Let's go to Leo. I should have did this shit on OnlyFans. Something told me to do OnlyFans. I was like, no, I can't leave the YouTubers out of the, damn. I was like, I didn't want to leave y'all out. Because I was thinking, like, maybe I should do this on OnlyFans because this is an exclusive they would probably like. But oh well. I was trying to think about y'all. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Leo now. So Leo now. What is coming up for Leo by the end of the year? From now until the end of the year, what's coming up for Leo? I may do OnlyFans today. So for you ones that are waiting on OnlyFans, I just did one the other day. I try to do 3 a week. Tomorrow's the 7th, so therefore I have time. Either today or tomorrow I'm gonna do it because I have to get your 3rd readout for this week. So for the ones that did subscribe, thank you so much. I'm actually almost at 2,200 people that have followed me over there. So thank y'all, 2,200 people. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. All right, let's go to Leo. Leo, what is predict something for Leo for the rest of the year? Predict something for, why are these not coupling? Predict something for Leo for the rest of the year. Predict something for Leo for the rest of the year. Predict something or some things, whether it's, here we go. Star reversed. That means a lack of healing. Could be something by the end of the year that you're lacking healing from. You're still holding on to it. You either are broke off from someone by then, or there's still a situation that's not continuing, or it's having issues by then, or you're stuck with negative memories of a situation by then with somebody. All right. Could be a water sign. It don't have to be. I got Aquarius here too with the star card. 6 of Swords. 10 of Wands reversed. Devil reversed. You're backing away. You may encounter a connection that you have to get rid of, unfortunately, for the rest of the year. I don't know if you've met them already. Hopefully you don't even run into this at all. I mean, who would want to run into that? I'm going to do some clarifiers. But it looks like you're lacking healing from something by the end of the year. Like you're either you broke it off with them or somebody distanced themselves. I just got in my head some of you being upset because somebody moved away. It don't have to be a lover, but somebody may move or relocate. It doesn't have to be a lover. Let's get that in general. Or let's see. Yeah, starting over, moving out, moving on. Some of you could move as well. This possibly doesn't mean that you have to. Moving out, moving on. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of this. You won't compromise. So you may have to move on from someone. I'm telling you. I don't know if it's a connection you know now, or if this is predicting possibly a future devastation. Hopefully not. All right. So what else can you tell me? Good news. There is good news at the end of the day. We're going to see what that is. What is the good news about for Leo? Actually, you know what? You're on the, okay. You're also I get you being out of a connection. And you may not know what the hell I'm talking about right now, but I do get you meeting someone, or somebody already met somebody and it don't work out. And then when I ask what the good news is, it says rejection. It's like you may actually appreciate, it may not feel great when you're in the energy of the situation that disconnected, but it'll feel good afterwards when you have that hindsight is 2020 type feeling like, damn, I dodged a bullet. You may realize it's like a blessing in disguise. It didn't work, or you will realize it if I'm picking up on your future self. All right. More clarifiers. Then we're going to go to your Kipper. Drama. Y'all are going to go through some type of disconnect or breakup. Y'all are going to go through some disconnect or breakup, is what I'm predicting, or a situation that doesn't work. It don't have to be some big devastating fallout, but I would say it's definitely picking up on something you're going to be disappointed for in the future with a love thing, possibly. Let's see what your Kipper wants to say. Because Kipper will throw out more varieties of stuff, is what I've noticed. That's why I use it, because it gives you more of a variety than just one note. Okay. All right. I just realized it's only 10:24 and I'm complaining about, I just realized people are at work. Do you know I'm sitting here thinking it's afternoon? I thought I was in the afternoon. And I'm like, wait, where's my viewers at? I just realized people are at work. Tyler, you really are slow. I swear my mama dropped me on my head at least a few times. She ain't told me about it, but I sometimes think she has. I just realized it's a weekday at 10:30 a.m. People, okay, I forgot. Sorry. Okay. All right, let's do this. What's coming up for Leo? Thank y'all so much for those super chats. I appreciate those. Great fortune. So the bright side is you do have more money coming to you, more abundance. Things of a tangible nature, you're going to be more surrounded by things of the fancy things, nice things. I just got car in my head. Some of you may get a new car. Child. Some of you, there could be pregnancy energy or news of a pregnancy in the family. Doesn't have to be yours or a friend. All right. I get you working. I don't get the biggest like promotion or the biggest status yet. But I do get you making money. I don't know why I got it like that. You got my lack of status card, but then you got my great fortune card. Great fortune's upright, the status card reversed. The way I interpret that is you'll be making pretty good money, or there's more money coming, but you may not have the status you want yet or the position, whatever that may mean to you. All right. But it says you'll be working, that's for sure. So that's a good thing, right? Why is adjudication in reverse? There may be some legal things that pop up for someone. It doesn't have to be you, or something legal that's like resurfaces. All right, like could be as small as a ticket, you know, whatever the case may be. All right, what else do you want to tell? Oh yeah, there's two Zaria boards that were on eBay. Do you know as soon as I did that live, okay, but the bids went up on one of the Zaria boards. If you look up Zaria on eBay, there's only two available. One, after I did the live, because I had been looking at it, after I did the live, there's already 12 bids on that one board. It's already up at like $90, $100 or something like that. Okay, let's go to your second spread and another spread. Give me a little bit more variety for Leo. A little bit more of a variety for Leo, please. Courtship house. When will this happen? I'm not going to sit there and just throw out a random statement. When will you end up finding somebody you actually live with? Let's see. That's how I'm already living. Well, go live with them. Go rub their ass. Do something productive. Keep the bitch. You so worried about telling me you have somebody. Won't you be worried about keeping them by actually paying attention to them and stop worrying about Taurus tarot? Actually, I don't want you to stop worrying about me. Keep watching, motherfucker. All right. When is this going to happen? Is it next year? Bitch, it's next year. Next year, okay, so for next year, you have Knight of Cups. For this rest of this year, King of Swords reversal. Definitely not this year. All right. Next year, I'm going to predict something and give me my credit when it happens, because you know I can predict long, far out. Next year, there's going to be a relationship where you two bitches live together. Because, one second. Because I had to give a time frame for that because I didn't want it to contradict the read I just did. So you have marriage and house. Oh, sorry, not marriage. Sorry, courtship and house. I'm going to predict next year, which is 2024, you want to be living with someone or you meet somebody you actually have it's a relationship that's so serious where there's a living situation attached to it. So whether you live with them, you two find a place together, I don't know how it works out. Give me my credit when it happens. I feel very confident in that prediction. All right. Very confident. Who gives a shit, right? Let's go to Virgo now. Thank you for the 5, Taylor or Talia. Thank you so much. Let's go to Virgo now. Okay, here we go. Okay. Virgo, what's coming up for you? People keep saying, you inspire me to start fasting. Now everybody's trying to fast now. It ain't easy, but I did it. I'm on my 10th day. So almost 2 weeks, and I'm already down 5-6 pounds. Some of it could be water weight, granted that. But that's still a lot. That's still progress. I'm at my lowest weight I've been in over a year and a half. Lowest weight I've seen on the scale in a year and a half. And I'm so happy about that. I was like jumping for joy this morning when I got extra low. I was like, what? It works. I am here. I am here to tell you, I vouch for it. Intermittent fasting works. Here we go. Okay. Let's go to Virgo. All right, predict for the rest of the year from now until December 31st of 2023. Predict the rest of the year for them. Predict the rest of the year for them. For Virgo. Okay. Singles, if you why do you come for single Virgos, not relationship ones, singles. What do you want me to do for you? Tell me why you asking that. Because I would assume if you're watching me that you are coming for love reads, being that that's my specialty, right? But then why do you come to me when you're such a scarred, not healed individual that doesn't open up? Do closed mouths get fed? Answer me, Virgo. Answer me! Do closed mouths get fed? I think not. And what the fuck do you expect me to do? Do you think by me just talking about what could happen is going to change it? You have to put the action toward it too, you know. Yes! I don't know what the fuck you think I'm supposed to do. What do you mean come and do? Go on a date with you you mean me to find you a date, then go sit on the date with you and tell you what to say or do? You still won't get nowhere because I don't know how to date either. You'd suck. They probably wouldn't want to have a second date if you had me along telling you what to do. What do you want me to do? Bitch, you see what I'm saying? I told you that. Folks, there's love coming for you. Oh shit, look at you got the triple hitters at the end. Look at this. Knight of Cups, 3 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. You're connected to somebody. But I don't like this. 9 of Wands. I don't like that. So that tells me like somebody who's unable to let somebody in. It's not a good love energy. I'll put it that way, all right? It's not a good love energy. That's not an energy I'd like to see in a love read, especially when it says love's coming in, all right? Now, for you ones that are in a connection, okay, let's say you're already connected to something, whether it's you're actually living with them or you're just thinking of someone or dealing with them, right? I would say it's possible it could improve by the end of the year, but let me ask, for the ones dealing with somebody right now, how could that go by the end of the year? You will be messaging them still, messages. Chariot reverse, could be distance between you two, whether it's physical or alone. Hierophant reverse. I don't get like strong commitment with that, but I do get communication continuing or picking up or stopping and picking up, whatever the case may be. I don't get long term with it, at least not for this year. All right, I feel like somebody may have commitment issues. All right. But for you ones with no options, let me just tell you, let me be the first to tell you, there's something coming by the end of the year, but you need to be present for it. You need to be open to it. All right. Stop being afraid of failing or afraid they're going to turn into this or turn in. You'll never know if you never try, will you? All right. Let's see what your other spread says. I just got, you can find me in a club, bottle full of bub. Ooh, you may meet them in a club, or they like to drink. Why would I get that? You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. If you're into taking X, I ain't into taking drugs. I cannot. Look, I may be black or half black, but I cannot carry a tune as far as rapping is concerned. But I will try my best. Find me in the club, bottle full of bub. You may find them in a social setting, Virgo. But I don't go to social settings. Well, get your ass out. What are they gonna do? Find you while you're sitting on your fat ass inside on a recliner, watching a movie? How are they gonna find you? Don't come to me about nothing. Don't ask me any questions either. You know what that tells me? Screw the club. You may say, well, Todd, I don't go to clubs. That don't mean literal. Maybe that's a sign to get your bitch ass out of the house for a change. What are you gonna do? Find you when you're sitting at home, stuffing your fat ass face on your fat ass, sitting in your fat ass recliner? I don't think so. Don't disrespect me by saying anything different about it. All right? Because that's what this tells me. You have to realize I get specific lyrics for things. All right. You can find me I don't even like rap music, so I know that's for y'all. You can find me in a club, bottle full of bub. What I get is, if it's not in a club, what that tells me is, where are clubs located? In public. Is there a club in your house? Unless you're a fucking Fortune 5 millionaire and you have a club in your house? I think not. What that tells me is, where's a club? Like I said, it's in public, isn't it? Get out in public and be seen and noticed. And don't tell me any different. And don't tell me it's not true. You need to be seen. They're not going to find you sitting on your big ass. All right? So, what can you tell me, Kipper? Okay. Sorry for the yelling and screaming. I apologize. Okay, here we go. I apologize. I'm gonna look back at that and I'm gonna look back at it with cringe. Watch. I'll regret that later on. I'll watch it back and double chin flopping and everything. Go, why'd you do that? Okay, here we go. All right, let's do this. What's coming up for Virgo? Well, some of you need to send that to your friend if that's how she's doing. All right, here we go. Here we go. Gift reverse, thief reverse, unexpected income reverse, thoughts reversed, upright, toil and labor, mature woman upright, sudden wealth upright. Now, you will have a little bit of up and down rocky finances where it's like it'll go up for a second, then go back down. But by the end of the year, you got more coming in. All right, is what I feel. Well, what do you mean indigo? Wait, clarify that. What do you mean? When I had the flash of you in the talk chat, I said, "Oh, really? But did you predict something?" Yeah, you did. I forgot. Oh, I forgot. You bitches by the end of the year will have more money, but I do get the first little portion of the rest of this year, maybe a little bit rocky or a little bit slower than normal, or just slow in general. By the end of the year, it's something moving faster, is what I feel. You'll also see 777s a lot. That's a sign of abundance for you as well. Look out for the 777s on license plates, billboard, and stuff like that, all right? I can't believe I showed my ass on that read. Oh, got you. Indigo. Okay, got you. Okay, got you. I love the end of the year. I don't like your beginning of the. Well, this ain't the beginning of the year. Well, you know what I mean. Like it's the beginning of this time frame. There will be points where it may be a bit rocky or just like kind of slow financially. But by the end of the year, there's something about sudden wealth or a pickup. You got to pick up of finances by the end of the year. All right. Let's clarify some more. What is this thief about? What is it a thief about? Springtime. Some of you may get money owed to you or paid to you by spring. Could be by someone, or you may get like a rebate check or a refund check or something that's coming back to you that's owed to you. Could be as simple as like a bill that you overpaid for or something like that. Folks, you keep pulling love cards, and I'm trying to not look at love right now. I already told you about love. Some of you, it says summertime romantic date. There may be connections in a connection in the summer. You know what bothers me about these reads is that I feel like I'm leaving all my coupled and married people out, but I ain't got time to sit and read because everybody's in a different situation. Some are in a relationship, some are not, some are kind of in a relationship, some are separated. You know, it's hard. I can't get all them people. I'd be here for 16 hours. 1 second. Thanks so much for that divine protection. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like the end of the year for you better than I do for the next few months. I don't really, but I get more money for you. I get also possibly a love connection or dating around the summer. All right. I just got, this is a stick up. Don't anybody move, from Toy Story. Remember when he said, this is a stick up. Don't anybody move. Ooh, I hope nobody gets like in a, I don't like that. I'll just leave that at that. Some of you may hear about somebody being robbed. You know, also protect yourself. Make sure you have alarms and stuff. I don't know why I would get something like that. Literally at the Toy Story scene, this is a stick up. Don't anybody move. I was like, I don't know why I got that. So hopefully I hope that nothing plays out about that. One more little small spread and I'm done, Virgo. All right. Do you know Toy Story 3 almost made me cry? When Andy leaves him with Bonnie at the end, and he goes, what are you doing in there? And then Woody's my best friend. And he says, you know what, you can keep him. And then at the end, I almost cried. My mama cried her eyes out. I almost cried too. When he looks up from the porch, when Andy's driving off to college, and he goes, so long, partner. I about fucking died. Oh, I about died. Oh, this might make me cry now. Okay, one last spread for Virgo. Any more additional message, and we're going to go to Libra. I just said this. You don't listen to a word I say, Virgo. You don't listen to a word I say, Virgo. Nothing I say you listen to. I have alone and allowing access. So here it wants me to give you another spell. But Todd, I'm already married. We're going to be married and stop worrying about me. That means, are you alone in your marriage? Because why are you worried about me? Here's my thing. Closed mouths don't get fed. They're not going to find you within the four corners of your home. You've gotten too used to being alone. And you come to me and have the audacity to ask me questions. When is love going to happen? You always say we never going to find it. No. This ain't about other people. This ain't about me. Are you doing all necessary? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. And don't ask me questions. Be honest with yourself. Are you really being seen that much? Are you? I'm not talking about work or the drive-through. You going to stuff your fat ass face with a Big Mac doesn't count. Those people don't want you. They're doing their job. I'm talking about, and listen to me, in social settings. When you're invited somewhere, do you actually go to these places? When you're invited places, are you getting out and about? Ask yourself that. Because why is it telling me the same thing I just said to you at the beginning? It says alone, solitude, quarantine, withdrawal, contemplation, antisocial. Then allowing access. So if you want that life that you see other people have on Instagram or YouTube or couples channels or boyfriend, girlfriend channels, boyfriend, girlfriend channels, then if you want that type of connection, you have got to put your best step forward. You're not going to find the person sitting within the four corners of your home. And you know this, all right? You probably get better quality dates than the duds you've been dealing with or the bitches you've been dealing with if you get out and stop just settling for the ones that come towards you. Get out and find somebody, all right? Is what I felt. I ain't connecting with this read. I don't give a shit. If you're in a relationship, go be in a relationship. I don't know what you want me to tell you, all right? Okay, let's go to Libra now. Because they're the first ones to be asking questions about, well, when is it going to happen? You got to put the step. I can sit and predict a love thing all day, but how's it going to happen if you ain't getting your ass up? You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the 10 Mystic Moon Tarot. Thank you so much. You know, you're so worried about asking me questions. Get out and do something and see what could change. See if the energy changed. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's go to Libra. Let's go to Libra now. All right, here we go. Let's go to Libra now. What is coming up for Libra for the rest of the year? From now until December 31st, 2023. What is coming up for Libra for the rest of the year? Georgia has a trash can of no. Yeah, Georgia's a bad. I hate Georgia. I born and raised, didn't like it. When I started making money, I got the hell up out of there. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's do this. Okay, what's coming up for Libra? That's the okay. Some of you may actually take a break from work, or there could be a point where you want to take some vacation time or taking time off. All right, that could be something that pops up. You know, whatever the case may be. The Sun cards, okay. Around this, you know what? I'm gonna predict something. Either you're out of something or you will be, but they'll pop up around late spring, summer to apologize for whatever that happened. Or even if they don't literally apologize, they get an apologetic tone around it. All right. Maybe that's their intentions. All right. For me to be feeling like that, maybe they're the type that don't like to apologize, but they may. All right. Is what I feel, or at least their version of what an apology is. Why the Five of Cups here for? Who's in here talking stuff? Enough degrees to make stupid questions like you did. And if you want, are they trying to say I'm not educated? Bitch, I actually went to college. I'm just a college dropout. You probably went all the way through college and you're still stupid. That's probably, see, I dropped out and I'm smart. Bitch, you probably did a whole master's course, probably got to the finish line. You still stupid. You still stupid. It's probably, that's how pathetic. All right. No amount of college or degrees can fix your stupidity. Not the one that wrote that, but the one they were responding to. You're still stupid. All right. Okay. Let's get back to it. I also get this energy here, Libra, of, I don't know what they was talking about. Not the one that said that. They were responding to somebody probably trying to diss me. All right. Okay. Let's do this. All right, Libra, let's go. I do get you falling out with someone, or you already have. Some of you you will, and you'll come back and give me my credit. Then around spring or summer, you two could work that out, is what I feel. I get you being upset about being single, though. It's going from one extreme to the next. I'm contradicting. Some of you, I get you feeling really down about being single. Watch somebody say, well, I'm in a relationship, go be in it. This is about for single people. I said, I asked what you were upset about. I got 9 of Pentacles. You'll find somebody. That's not tarot saying, that's common sense. You'll find somebody. Why get yourself down about something you can't change? When the love connection happens, it'll happen. Your tears are not going to make it happen any faster, and your sulking and complaining is not going to make it happen any faster. Why not channel that energy of you being all upset over being single and put it into something like a business or your work? Channel that somewhere productive. By you sitting here whining and crying and feeling all bad because you're single, is that going to change anything? I'm sorry to be all disrespectful, but you come to me for, is that going to change anything? Is that going to make the person that you're going to be with come in any faster? No. Because when I asked if you're upset, why are you upset? I got 9 of Pentacles. Is why you're upset. 9 of Pentacles is a good card, but it's also the single card. You know what I also get? You actually making decent coins, but still feeling like you just don't have everything you want. Okay, that stuff will fall into line. Focus on your career and finances. Who gives a damn about that? Will fall into place you can't control when love comes into your life. So by you being upset and crying and whining, that's not going to make it come in any faster. So why not channel that energy into something more productive? You get what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Why is the Sun card here? 7 of Swords. You may even be, you know what's going to make, I get what may trigger you feeling that way about yourself. It's because a connection you thought was going to be the one didn't work. and then you're at square one again, and you're just fucking upset about it. I'm sorry. It's very specific for you. I'm almost going to predict a connection feels perfect, doesn't work out, and it just like gets you back to square one where you're like, damn, I hate being single. That was supposed to be the thing. Why did that not happen? That was it, and it didn't work. Some of you may even find out somebody was cheating and lying, or not the one you thought they would be. That could be predicting something. Don't discount it because it's not your story right now. A lot of y'all come back to me in these prediction reads. Y'all come back like months down the line and say, Tyler, you was spot on. So don't knock it until you give it time to play out. So don't knock it. You know this is future energy. I don't know why y'all knocking it before it. You know what I'm saying? That's strange. It could have been somebody you met in the wintertime. In the past is winter. So you may either dealt with them this winter. Well, actually, now it's spring, but you know what I mean? Like the winter we just got out of. Did you deal with somebody then? Or was you like, you know what sucks is you were vulnerable with them. You let them into your life like you don't normally let people in. Like, but you let that hoe in, didn't you? And they fucked around. Some of this you're going to end up running into this. Because in the past it says winter and 9 of Wands reverse. So it may have been you dealt with this person then, or they were at least in your thoughts and energy around that time. All right. Ugh. And it's telling me you were vulnerable or open to it. Oh, who gives a shit, right? But what I will say is they may try to apologize. Remember at the beginning I was saying something, you had an apology card. But what's the point? They already done did the wrongdoing. So what's the point? Or they already done did the dirt. So what's the problem? So I'm saying, or why even open up to that again? But that's your choice. What about for ones that have no options? They don't know. Okay, predict by the end of the year, singles with no options. What is their relationship status about? What is the single Libra's relationship status by the end of the year? You got something there. 3 of Wands. Oh, they just want me to keep ranting and raving and make it look like I'm the bad guy. That's what they love to do. They love to make me look like I'm the one that's got problems, which really I do have problems. You don't make them look any worse, but still, you try to make me seem like I'm the bad one. When I say this, when I ask what your relationship status was about the end of the year, it's 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is when something's happening, what you've been waiting for happening. It's like the waiting for ships to come in card. So in a sense, something's moving by the end of the year, all right? But then I got a clarifier of 9 of Wands upright, with not the Knight of Wands, 9 of Wands, which is about vulnerability issues, being open. Just like I told Virgo, do closed mouths get fed? I don't care if they're bad, good, or indifferent. Give it your best shot. You don't want to go away thinking, well, what if I had entertained it? Could it have turned into something? Don't make that mistake, all right? When it comes in, single Libras, entertain it. Give it a shot. You'll never know if you never try. You don't want to walk away thinking, well, what if I had entertained that and I just was too scared? So I'm saying entertain it, but when you start seeing the red flags, then you act accordingly. But give everything its best shot, all right? Stop with the trust problems. 9 of Wands is usually when you have trust problems and all that shit, all right? So some of you also, you can run into the opposite where they won't open up to you, or it's hard to get them to open up. It could be, vice versa. Some of you, it's both of you have a hard time opening up. But I do get something here by the end of the year. Fire, water. Fire, Aries, Sag, Leo, water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let's go to your Kipper, and then we're going to go to Scorpio. Okay, here we go. What's coming up for Scorpio? That's Scorpio. Libra, sorry. Let me reshuffle it. What's coming up for Libra? Watch them go, no, it's Libra. I caught myself. What's coming up for Libra? What's coming up for Libra, please? By the end of the year, what's coming up for Libra? Okay, bad health. If you have pre-existing health things, do what's necessary to not get them, to have them become worse. You know what it is if you already have it, all right? It could be health issues that pop up as well. I'm going to try to clarify it and see if it addresses anything. But it could be possible health problems coming up. We're going to see. I don't even like talking about health, but after it came out. By the end of the year, you got poverty reverse. So coming out of the cold financially by the end of the year. So there may be like a little bit of a rough period, but then by the end of the year, it picks back up, which I just said that for another read, for another sign. I get trip delays, or some of you, like, could be a trip planned, then delayed, or something canceled, delayed, something like that as well. I do get your position either staying the same or not really going high yet, or going to the next level yet. Some of you could contemplate leaving what you do for something else, all right? Keyword contemplate. I mean, you have to do it, but you may think about it at the least. What is the bad health about? Some of you, it's not your health. You may hear about a male's health going bad or something like that. A man. If it's not that, what could the health issues surround that bad health card? Why is that there? Single. Who did I do? Who did I just, excuse me? I said, what's the bad health about being single? Was you the one I just ranted about? Was that Virgo about being upset over being single? Don't work yourself into an ulcer because you think that you're never going to find nobody. Y'all never listen to a word I say. I'm not saying that you yearning for, I'm not saying you hating being single is going to cause health problems. But what I'm saying is look, whether it's being single or things you can't control, why are you giving brainwaves and things to things you can't control? You don't work yourself into an ulcer or nerve problems or whatever can go wrong if you stress too much, blood pressure, all that, over some things you can't change. These things you desire, these things you want, all will come into place. By you stressing about it, it's not going to make it happen faster. By you whining, crying, and being upset, it's not going to make it happen any faster. All right, you'll get it just as fast if you just went the route of this, not leaving it alone. All right. I'm also getting something about a new car as well. All right, as well. It says new car. What could the health thing be about? And I'm gonna go to the next. I also get some of you possibly even having okay, I'm gonna say a few things. I don't care if you make sense with it or not. There could be a point where you have to move, whether it's forcefully you have to move, or there could be like a new location or a new place you end up leaving for. All right. If not, don't take that. That could be for somebody else. I think some of you have to sell a house, or if you're not a homeowner, I get you like thinking about buying one. Some of you have to sell one or something like that, or downsize. Even if you ain't buying a house, you may want to. Some of you may pay too much to live somewhere, or something like that as well. All right. Okay. Let's go to who gives a shit? Let's go to thank you, Yamari, for that 20. Thank you so much. Let's go to Scorpio. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick break. I need a quick little break. All right, and I'll be back to do Scorpio. I'll be right back. Okay. I just need a quick little break. Doing these back to back can be very, very emotionally exhausting. Be right back. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go to Scorpio. You want a hot body? You want a Bugatti? You better work, bitch. Want to live in a mansion? Travel in France? You better work, bitch. So basically, if you want these fancy nights, I don't even like Britney Spears. Why am I getting people I don't even like today for lyrics? So I would say it's letting you know, stop desiring these things and go after them. All right, is what I feel. So okay, let's do this. Okay, Scorpio, what's coming up for you rest of the year? Okay, here we go. Stop envying this stuff and put those things into action that maybe you're getting from source or from your whoever. Like maybe you get little ideas. You just really count them off as just a thought. No, it may be ideas from something that's helping you, like letting you know what you could do. All right. My God, I love your read. Your best. Yours is the best so far. Best. Lovers. Ace of Pentacles could be a business agreement or a great, good paying money contract, good paying position. All right. Self-employed, way more money, way more clientele. For ones in a job, could be a promotion. Some of you a new job or a secondary one. Could be another primary one you're going to be doing. You also have my house card. Some of you the purchase of a house or put money toward one, paying towards one. But then the second row is kind of wonky though. You have Judgment, Seven of Swords reversed. Some guilty person may actually apologize, but then it's not a true apology. It may just be they don't want to see you move on, so they'll attempt to apologize, a very false apology. All right. Okay. You may do something different with your hair. Like a big, not just the typical haircut, but something totally different. All right. You may actually, some guilty person may say something to you or apologize or something. You may avoid them or won't believe it. I wouldn't believe anything they say. There are a lot of second chance cards here today. You could meet this person and it turns into what I just said, or you already know them. I'm not sure. All right. What is Judgment about? Then we're going to go to another spread. Could be from a Leo, water sign, Gemini's here, Libra. I think I already said that. Somebody that you may feel like is a waste of time. All right. What is the Seven of Swords reverse here for? A player apologizes, King of Wands reverse. Or a player, I don't think they want to see you move on. So they feel you moving forward or moving on. And I feel like that's why they would do the things they do in the future, like trying to apologize, get back in your good graces. But I got a lot of great money cards for you. All right. Could be new jobs in your future or a second one, or your current one puts you up there. It promotes you. It raises you up. Self-employed, more like business clientele. Could even be a business partnership. What else can you tell me about Scorpio? What is coming up for Scorpio? Don't call my name, Alejandro. So that's my sign of meeting somebody of Latin or Hispanic ancestry. You may meet somebody that's got Alejandro, or just a Spanish origin. All right. Watch some smart ass say, well, I live in Mexico. Everybody's Spanish. Well, then you're going to find your Alejandro then, or Alejandro. What am I going to tell you? What that tells me is whenever I get that symbol, and I've had people clarify that for me when I gave it to them, or, whatever the case may be, somebody that may be a little bit more, that could be describing they look more, they got dark hair, more tan skin. All right. I laugh because they just always trying to negate everything I say. All right, here we go. What's coming up, Kipper, for Scorpio? I'm looking all Hollywood on camera today. Well, thank you, Bree Prince. I'd like to think that. Okay. Okay. All right, let's do this. Look out for the initial M or a C or J, because I'm looking at the card that has those initials. That's why I'm saying that. I just don't get random initials. Sometimes I pay attention to the imagery of a card. All right. Oh, shoot. Thank you for reminding me. Stop being a gold digger or just looking for who has the most money. Look for the heart. I don't do that. Yes, you do. What consists of most of my subscriber base? Women. What do women dig for? Gold. Bye. See you. Have a good one. Stop look. Now, if you're a man, obviously that wouldn't apply to you, but women, sit down. All right. For you, but whether you're a man or a woman, I just get this energy of a connection this year. A connection this year. I don't know if it's already there or if it's coming in. I don't know. Why is child here? Some of you that have children, that could affect your work, because having to deal with children and keeping up at work. Or some of you don't want to have children because you feel like it'll affect your whole life. I mean, that will, but could be issues around a car that you have to get fixed, or whether to get a new one or fix one up. All right, should they fix it upright or reverse, not fix it and just get something new? Upright, you can fix. It'll be fixable. All right. Okay, you're pulling marriage energy or love energy, folks. Scorpio, you're not too far off from something that could stick. You're not too far off from something that could stick. I want to say for the child card here, they could have a child or will want children. All right, that's how I always interpret the child card. I could interpret that wrong, but that's what I kind of feel it could have something to do with that. All right. Y'all are so crazy. All right. One last message and we're done with Scorpio. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Now let's do this. Confused. Summertime. So in summertime, you're going through some confusion. Let's see what type it is. Spring and summer. Why are you so bent out of shape over on summer? Let's see. An ex-lover. Do you really give them that much around? I said, what's happening around summer and springtime, right? This is what you're about. Who cares about them, right? They may want you back. You also may want them back. Maybe you rejected them, now you want them, or they kind of rejected you, now you want them. Now they want you. That's not good. Okay. I was just getting ready to say that, Lena. I was getting ready to say, some of you look at the chain link fence. They could have had some type of legal past or just a shady past. I was thinking the same, like, why are they behind a fence? Look. But nonetheless, I just get somebody that wants you back. You could deal with them around the spring and summer. I'm just saying that's kind of really specific. That's really specific. But also get you got newer connections too. But if somebody else around spring and summer, they may feel ghosted or you do. Somebody's still in your energy around that time. All right. So you can take that or leave that. Who cares? Clarify that one more time and then we're done. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way. Keep in mind, it's on its way to you right now. Keep in mind, I asked about that situation. Clarify that X thing. Let them go. Let it go. It serves no purpose in your life at this moment. There's your direct guidance. I'll leave it up for you to read. Okay. Let's go to Sagittarius. You know how I always say, every read I do always say, that's the worst one I've ever did. This was probably the worst one I think I've ever did in my history of Tyler's Tarot. All right. I like the way that feels. Monday, you called me. Tuesday, saw me. Wednesday, I can sleep. I got that from Mad TV. Phone rings, hear you. Darkness is a clear view as you've come to rescue me. I'm half white, by the way. I know white people's songs. Just giving you an explanation. Oh, I fall with you, I fall so fast. Bitch, you're gonna be falling in love or falling more in love with somebody that you already. Wednesday called you back. I butchered Ashley Simpson's song. If you happen to ever watch this, Ashley, you know, celebrities do watch me. I'm sorry in advance. Bye. See you. Have a good one. All right. As far with you, I fall so fast. I can hardly catch my breath. I hope it lasts. Sagittarius, you may be saying, just shut up and just keep reading. Don't tell me what to do, for one. And secondly, you have love coming. You're going to fall in love. I don't get random songs for no reason. There's a big love thing coming. Either you fall more for somebody that you're already dealing with, or you're definitely going to be connecting with someone, all right, love-wise, all right? Okay, here we go. What is coming up for Sagittarius? It's still playing. Oh, seems like I can finally rest my head on something real. It keeps playing. I like the way that feels. Oh, seems like I can finally. I'll tell you. Okay, look, I don't get random things for no reason. I can't even count I think I said that in a reading. I think it was on OnlyFans or something. I haven't heard that song in forever. That came out when I was in high school. All right. I think I listened to it in my 20s once or twice. You're going to find somebody to connect with. Bitch. I had to add that in there. All right. Okay. Let's go. What's coming up for, despite anything the cards say, just know off the top of my head, falling in love. You won't walk into love. You're going to fall into it. All right. All right. Hermit card. Some of you may spend a lot of time at home, or you may find any reason to not leave your house. You only leave when you have to. All right. Death reversed. Ace of Cups. You need to let go of these past hoes. I already have. No, you haven't. No. Especially ones that had you involved with other people or had people involved between you two, especially that type of hope. You're pulling all my holding on to the past cards, every one of them. Ace of Cups reversed, Death reversed, Three of Cups reversed, even though Three of Cups reversed ain't really holding on to the past. That's usually like, I feel like this is somebody you haven't reunited with, or maybe you ain't even seen them in a while. You may not even see them. And I feel like you're still going to be holding on to that. Like it's something that kind of dampers your energy a little bit. Well, what's going to happen? What's that person's actions towards you? Since they're so in your reading like this, all right? Strength card. You may want to say something, but this always tells me they hold back. This is usually if this is their actions. Strength could be a Leo, by the way. If this is their actions, what that tells me is they may want to say something, but they won't, or they'll hold back anything they have to say. So they're going to exercise self-control by holding back. All right. Some of you, they don't trust you. Why the Fool reversed? Are they more focused on their money? They may not trust you too. They may have trust problems. Even if they are the dick face, they may have, who cares? You need to focus on only new things. Leave these ghosts in the past. And stop worrying about somebody else and what they're up to, what they're doing. So I'm saying, see, Three of Swords reversed. Folks, were you involved with somebody who was two-timing you or are involved? Hopefully not. Oh. Don't tell me what I don't like. I don't like you. What about that? You need to let go of these you may not feel it now. You may be having a little spur of the moment feeling like where you feel like you're not thinking about no more. They'll pop up in your thoughts and feelings. Leave them alone. And they're going to exercise their self-control anyways, and they're not going to say nothing. All right. I'd leave them alone. Even if they say something, it won't lead to nothing. All right. I'll just put it that way. Like you need to let that shit go. And I do get you falling for somebody totally brand new. All right. Some of you, even if you're with the person, I get you falling for somebody new and want to leave that whole behind that you're with. Or even if you're not with somebody, I just get this energy you falling for somebody else. All right. Leave the past alone. Leave the people in the past alone. Bye. Right. What other events are going to come up for Sagittarius? Let's look at your other. Keep in mind, we're trying to do multiple categories. We're not trying to stay one note today. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry if I complain a lot. I really apologize if I annoy y'all by my complaining. You have to realize I have the worst self-esteem. Worst. So I'm my biggest enemy. So I'm saying, okay, we go. What is it with this end of the year message? It keeps coming out. By the end of the year, you're more financially stable or way more finances. Sudden wealth could be through winning something. Some of you it's through a promotion, raise. Some of you it's being willed money, something like that. Could be anything. Who knows, right? But I just get the good news is it's an increase in money. Don't matter how it comes to you. It's an increase in finances. Could be by you, what you're putting out there. It really starts to grow, span, all that stuff, right? I'm getting something about. Now, I'm going to say it in a few ways. It could be either one, a possible relocation, or two, you renovate, or even if it ain't a renovation, you just do stuff. I get some of you getting tired of decorations you have where you live and just wanting to redo the whole color scheme, patterns, all that. Just wanting furniture, chairs, all that, redoing everything, all right? What are you expecting? Expecting what? For you want to have this fear of being let go or being broke out on the streets, that's a fear. Let it stay that and stop letting it rule your life, that you're going to end up at square one. You'll be fine, bitch. I also get at some point you moving for a job or relocating to find better opportunities at some point. All right. I don't know what it's trying to say. I don't know. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Julia. Thank you so much. Thank you. Move to Dubai. Wow, look at you. A big move. You go. All right. By the end of the year, you're more money, more, I don't know if it's great energy by the end of the year, work-wise, money-wise, looking good. All right. What's that about? Some of you may find better, if you would get out and look, you may find something better that pays more and more of a status with it. For you self-employed, I just get, things may go slow, but by the end of the year, you're doing pretty good. All right, is what I feel, money-wise and work-wise, just in general. All right. Let's go to Capricorn now. I don't give a shit. Let's see, here we go. That's like a tick of mine. I even say it when I'm not online. I will. Like, I'll be watching a movie in my theater, right? And somebody in the movie will say something, and for some reason I feel the need to say, I don't give a shit. Like, they'll be sitting there saying a monologue or talking to another character. I go, I don't give a shit. That's just how I do. I don't know why. Don't ask. All right. Okay. Okay, here we go. What's coming up for Capricorn? What's coming up for Capricorn? Next 6 months. For the rest of the year, what's coming up for Capricorn? Lord, these readings are long today. Here we go. Let's do this. Some of you could end up first of all, what is with this end of the year energy and the outcome? It keeps talking about good money. So don't fret about money being slow or low. By the end of the year, you're making pretty good. All right. Or there's something changes around that time. I don't know if it's astrological. I don't know. All right. Now, I want to talk about a person that, is this new or old? For the majority, if it's new, upright, reverse, if there's somebody from the past, upright. Okay. I'm going to go off to your future. Not you now. Not you now. You are not important right now. All right. I'm talking to your future self that's making dumbass decisions, stupid bitch type of decisions. And I don't think that it's cool for me to go off on your future self because it ain't happened yet. But you know what? I'm going to go off. I see assholism happening in the future, not with you. I'm getting something about you being not, and I don't know why I keep calling people out. I think I called Virgo on this earlier, right? I just get this energy of you fucking up a wet dream. What's going to end up happening is you're going to, okay, somebody that's meant to be long-term is going to enter your life. I don't know if it's now. I don't know if it's by the end of the year. I got to tell you what I get, all right? You will fuck up a wet dream. And I need to warn you before you make a stupid-ass decision off of past emotions. When you meet this person, this is how you know it's the one I'm predicting. They are slow to move. They are not a fast mover. And you're going to think, well, oh, this is going to turn their place, still playing the field, doing all of this. But they truly will be into you, but you're going to fuck it up. And I guarantee you'll fuck it up. And maybe you can take this warning and say, okay, let me not do that. But still, you'll fuck up a wet dream. I think that you have a tendency to fuck up a wet dream. All right? Because I get this energy of some, and it could be a businesswoman, businessman, all right, because they're coming up as the King of Pentacles. And that also could indicate your money by the end of the year too. But there is it's a person, so I feel like this person could be somewhat decent. Could even be your age or older. I think you'll fuck up a wet dream though. And what I mean by that is this. Let me explain. I don't know if you carry past emotions into things or, oh, what if I can't have that happen to me again? So this one probably going to be if they've done it before, I don't care if they're new or old, they'll do it again. You got to stop that bullshit. Thank for the 5 divine. Now, I don't know if it happens this year, next year. You just need to be aware that when things start to progress and there's a decent person here, they make pretty good money, could even own their own business, there's something about them that's very independent. I think what's going to kind of trigger you is how slow they move. All right, but I like to move slow too. No, you don't. You watch love reads, you're impatient and you can't wait. All right, don't try to tell me that bullshit. A person that's patient ain't gonna be sitting here watching tarot reads. A patient person probably wouldn't even give a damn to watch what's coming up. They're just gonna just enjoy the moment. You bitches that are in my comments, y'all are not patient. Stop acting like you are. I don't need you telling me a lie. All right, don't piss on my leg and tell me that it's raining. You are impatient. You know it. And stop. Well, I'm a Capricorn. No, I don't care what sign you are. You're impatient. You watch tarot. Have a good one. So what I feel is your future person is very slow to move. You will be triggered by it because you're going to think, well, what if I put my time into this and they don't turn out? Well, don't listen to me. They look decent. I feel like they're your age or older. They're your age or older. That's a pinball machine. And it says they're new. I don't think you've met them yet. I don't want you screwing up something good. Clarify this person. Oh, they have problems too. Not like they've been ghosted. You know how you're gonna know who they are? They may tell you this. I'm telling you, look. You need to keep this. You need to screenshot this read for future reference. I think one way you'll know it's them. First of all, are they your age or older? Are they decent? They're not a bum. Let me go ahead and establish that. And I think one story you're going to hear out of them is that they got ghosted before. They'll tell you about when they got ghosted. Like this bitch just up and left me, or this bastard just up and left me. That's one way you'll know. Mark my words. I think they could be long term. I think that you're going to be the biggest thing in your way in your future love connections, not other people. Am I saying that you'll meet saints and Jesus-like people and all that? No. You know, everybody's always got a bad side, good side. Who doesn't have that? But I feel like there could be a decent connection for you, whether it's this year, next year, who knows? But you need to be aware. Stop letting these past emotions and past feelings and past insecurities and trust problems screw you out of good things. Because you could end up running away the wrong one. All right? Sorry, you could end up running away the right one. And don't be shocked if somebody's like a slow mover in love in the future. Do not let that make you think that you're wasting your time. But I get something about that. Who cares, right? Let's see what your other cards have to say, all right? Okay, here we go. Who cares? Let's go to your Kipper now. Okay. But they're new. They're not an old person. They're new. You haven't met them yet. More than likely, some businesswoman, businessman. All right. Okay, here we go. Could even be an earth sign with that King of Pentacles, but it could be any sign, but that's what came out. All right. Let's do this. For you ones with existing health things, you need to watch what you're doing to make them worse. It could get worse if you don't watch it, especially if you already know. Is it existing things or things that will pop up upright if it's going to pop up, reverse if it's existing? Yeah, it may pop up. Some around, got the Three of Swords, that can be hard. Some of you may have like blood pressure problems or hypertension problems. All right, make sure you keep tending to those. Three of Swords, keep in mind it has a heart on it. That's the question that I ask. Now, I'm not saying you won't have a heart attack or nothing like that, but there could be a point where heart health, you need to get checked or have things just looked at, just for peace of mind. All right. So I don't know what that would imply, but that's okay. What else is coming up for them? There's also something about a connection coming up. I'm telling you, got a connection. What does that say? Tall and handsome. So for ones that like men, they're tall and handsome. Could be of color, all right, or just tall and handsome. For you ones that like women, what about for ones that like women? Describe who they can see. They're a runner, typical woman, want you to chase them, all right? So for the ones that are into feminine people, they're more of a runner. You're going to have to chase after yours. They like a chase. They like you to chase them. That's what they're going to like, all right? So that's the type they like, the ones that chase them. For the ones that are into the masculine, they're more tall and handsome. All right, and probably of color, has color to them. All right, who gives a shit? And they prefer texting. I think one thing that you two will do a lot, I mean, who does it these days, but for you, it's emphasized. Text messages are the preferred communication. They may text you more than calls and shit. All right. What else can you tell me? And then we're going to go to the next sign. Could be something around an older woman. What is this about? Older woman at a distance, or you distance yourself from an older woman or a male friend, family. There could be issues around friends or family that's an older woman or older women, something like that. Aunt, mother, who gives it? I don't care. Some squabble or drama, possibly. Don't take it if it makes no sense. I mean, what would make sense in a prediction read anyways? It's predictions. I mean, it's what it's called. All right. Okay. Let's go to Aquarius now. Let's go to Aquarius now. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's go to Aquarius now. Can you predict for Aquarius from now until the end of the year? Some of you may go to the circus. I got the circus theme in my head. I don't know why. Let's see, what can you tell me? Some of you may have like facial hair growing where you don't want it, or hair growing where you don't want it to. Women too. I got the bearded lady in my head. Or just like hair growing where you don't want it to grow. Even for you men, something, women, men, who gives a shit? Let's see, what can you tell me? Aquarius. What can you tell me for Aquarius? Predict predict for the rest of the year for Aquarius. 6 cards, please. Okay. Motherfucker. Aquarius, your read is fucking phenomenal. I'm scared. I'm scared. The bottom row sucks a little bit, but right off the bat, way more money by the end of the year. Tons of more money. Listen to me. And you bitches either get married by then or find somebody that could be marriage potential. Watch them come back in January 1st of 2024. I thought I didn't get married when he's... Well, what the hell do you expect? Give it time to play out. just know there's energy there of you being married in this lifetime at some point, whether it's your second one or first marriage, or some of you 3 or 4. But there's marriage again for you in this lifetime, I guarantee you. Some of you with a Leo or Taurus, watch out for love triangle things too. I don't know if you've had a curse about, not literally a curse that Madame Boo Boo put on you. No, I'm talking about if you had a repetitive cycle of attracting involved people or ones that are already involved. Upright at the new person, they're legit. Yeah, they're legit. I would still say watch out for involved people. It's still, but your new one's legit, and they come in unexpectedly. What about ones already? Is this okay? Upright if it's the one they're already wondering about, or if it's a new one. Upright if it's the one they're worried about, wondering about. Reverse if it's not them. It's not them. You're already experiencing that disconnect. You'll eventually lose interest. It's somebody that I'm making sure that I clarify if it's new or not. That way you don't sit here and wonder. It is somebody that you don't know. I'm sorry that keeps coming out. I get a lot of y'all bitches meeting somebody, not just Aquarius. A lot of my bitches that watch, like I sound so disrespectful. They think I'm a woman hater and all this stuff. And I call everything a bitch, all right? But I get for a lot of y'all, not just Aquarius, meeting new people that are actually decent. And you need to listen to me. I think that's how every all sign has its theme. And I think today's theme is meeting new people that are actually decent. Whereas my subscribers are very jaded, scary people that don't like to open up to nothing. You need to really kind of be extra conscious of your behavior. You do not want to run off somebody good. Are you listening? This theme is not repeating for nothing. Don't no way me. This is not repeating for nothing, I'm telling you. I think an overall theme is actually my subscribers meeting people that are actually genuine and legit and not catfishers or players or bastards or, all this stuff, dick slangers and coochie slangers. I think you're going to meet people that are actually somewhat genuine, and you ain't going to be able to believe it because you're so used to jaded people or weird people. Now, I would still say avoid love triangle situations. All right, fill people out, get to know them. All right, ask them questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions to people. All right. Don't be afraid to dig into things, all right? But I'm going to have to say for you, I get way more money by the end of the year. And there could even be somebody, I'm not saying you'll be married by then, but you definitely could find somebody that could feel like a marriage potential or some strong energy, commitment energy. Screw marriage. Let's just look at the commitment here that could be possible by the end of the year. Just saying, Leo, Taurus, earth sign, water, air, any sign. I just named every sign. Could be any sign. What else is coming up for Aquarius? I see some of you also having disappointments about being a part of a love triangle thing, or it could be a love triangle thing that pops up, especially with somebody you already know. Hopefully not. That could end up being disappointment, or who cares? Oh, actually, you should care. My bad. Sorry. Wrong time into that. All right, here we go. Let's see what's coming up for. I didn't say anybody was my bitch. What are you talking about? Didn't nobody say nothing. All right. I have a feeling you're that one that was trolling that. Anyways, I think I'm going. I would never call nobody my bitches. All right. I talk a certain way. You don't have to agree with the way I talk. All right. I'm sure y'all call me all kinds of stuff behind the scenes. All right. I get called everything but my government name, but you don't see me on here bitching. And yes, you do. So that's a bold-faced ass lie. I get on here and bitch. But my thing is, get used to it. This is a trash talking channel. All right. You don't have to wear any type of shirt with something like that on it. That's what I'm saying. All right, here we go. Let's do this. What's coming up for a Kipper for Aquarius? Let's do this. Let's see. A threesome sounds hot. I used to want to try one of those, but then I don't. I ain't that explorative at all. I don't even like sex. So I'm saying I can imagine with 3 people. That'd be no. But I used to want to try it. But I'm like, no. I know you learn something new every day, don't you? Lord, Tyler's on here talking about damn threesomes. But somebody just said a threesome, and that's why I said what I said. But would I do it now? No. All right. Here we go. Let's go to Aquarius. Let's go to Aquarius. Kipper for Aquarius. Okay. You need to stop spending. Think twice before any spending, all right? It could even be toward a trip, travels, or car. Watch out for spending. Some of you gas, all right, gas money. I mean, you know, it says something about trip, money lost over a trip, or money lost over travel or transportation, all right? So look out for that. Just watch your spending. You need to, also don't be one of them crazy people that think, well, I got this check coming or this payment. I can spend now because there's something coming in that I can. No, don't do that. You don't spend money before you make it. All right. Don't rob Peter to pay Paul. Only think twice before any purchase. All right. Why is justice here? Why is the justice card here? Could be around a home. Something legal could pop up around a home or something like that, or paperwork or something. Also, again, if it's something legal, it could be around family. You could hear about a family member's legal problems or something like that as well. Somebody that'll be settled out of court, or say courthouse reverse, or something about legal. Literally, courthouse is clarifying the justice card. So something legal could pop up. It don't even have to involve you. It could just be something around you that you know, around people you know, or something like that. Friend, lover, family, something like that. All right. What else? What else? Okay. Let's do this. Here we go. Good times coming for you, and what aspect? Oh, I do think you need to watch your spending though. But what I get is watch out for people catfishing you. If they're not FaceTiming you or being direct, they're catfishing. It said catfish. Okay, that's putting that out there. All right. Now, you have exciting times and luxury suites for the rest of the year. I think you're going to like stay in fancy places, or you may go on trips or a vacation where you stay in fancy places. Hell, it could be in your hometown. You're just going, you know, to stay in a fancy place. You just want to be in somewhere fancy. I get fancy places you stay in. All right. So with that being said, let's go to Pisces. Okay, here we go. We got through it, folks. We got through it. All right, let's see. Here we go. What is coming up for Pisces? I feel like I need to pull 9 cards. I don't know why. We'll do it. Give me 9 cards. What's coming? Let the first card out be the central energy, and we'll work around that. I'm gonna do a 9-card classic spread. So, what's coming up for Pisces for the rest of the year? Predict something that's going to happen, or events, or feelings, or emotions they may have, or something like that. He may not come when you want it, but he'll be there right on time. Now, they used to say, I come from black Southern churches. I went to black Southern churches. He may not come when you want it, but he'll be there right on time. We can interpret that maybe you're going to be more religious, but the way I take that is, male or female, they may not come when you want them, but they'll be there right on time. Now, for you ones, I'm going to predict for you ones already in a connection. We're going to see how that could go. But for you singles, when you meet your person, it's around a time when you really, like, it's meant to happen at that time. Like, I think if you met them any time before that, it wouldn't work. Like, the timing is at play in your love life, all right? I don't know why I got that. Let's see. Woo, Sun card. Happiness for this year. We're going to see what? Queen of Pentacles. 7 of Cups reversed, King of Wands upright, 4 of Wands reversed. That's also a card of a move, or could be things around the home you're switching up, or some of your literal move, all right? But that's also the card of an unstable relationship. You may experience a connection this year, or for the rest of this year, with a fire sign, water. Why is 7 of Swords here? That's the only flying no one, that damn 7 of Swords. 5 of Cups. There could be cheating, lying going on, or somebody that's not honest or upfront, or is too-timey. You know what? It's so strange, though. I find out, what's their act like? What will they eventually offer you, if anything? They're going to, like, if this happens to you, just let me give you a little bit of a peek into the future. If this happens to you, watch out for some fire sign, or Leo, or Earth. Every sign's here, but those are ones that pop up right now, where you two have a decent connection, right? And they may actually have keeping their options open, but I get them wanting you, but maybe they just can't be. I don't know if they can't make a choice or if they're just like somebody who can't sit still or be one-track minded. They can't be one-track minded. It says their actions is pursuing you still. That's strange. But why would you want somebody that's a two-timer? You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Why is the Sun card here? Hierophant reverse. Some of you may even attempt to move on from this connection, which I don't know if it's one you're already in or one that's picking up on you. But it's like they won't let you let them go. They'll keep trying to do little actions here and there to kind of persuade you back in it or whatever the case may be. Now, what about for ones that have no options and single, what's coming up for them for the rest? What's their status? What is the singles status by the end of the year love-wise? What's their status in love? You're not as stressed about it. We're going to see why. So you don't put much stress or thought. You will have a connection, but it's not like the big honcho connection you want. It feels like there could be a connection that starts off as friend by the end of the year and turns into a little bit more, but it's not, I don't get like you being in a full-fledged relationship, single ones, all right? I do not get a full-fledged relationship. I do get you talking to someone, Page of Pentacles upright, Nine of Swords reverse. So I don't even think that by the end of the year, you're not that worried about finding somebody. You may actually not stress about it as much, but you will have an option that's here, like an earth or air sign, earth, air. But I do get some of you that have a connection with some fire sign or water or earth. Every sign's here. Some two-timing person, they may actually try to act like they're going to choose you or want to be with you. They could even have an option. For the ones that make sense with that, it's kind of unstable as hell. Four of Wands reverse, Three of Cups reverse. I told you something about another person being in between this. I told you. So how would that play out? What's the outcome for that situation for the ones that make sense with that? Ace of Swords reverse. I just get, for some of you, be careful of some lying, cheating bastard for the rest of the year. Just be extra careful of somebody like that, all right? Let's see what your kippers and stuff. So I'm sorry it's not what you wanted to hear, but, I only can tell you what I get. I can't make up stuff, all right? All right, what is coming up for Pisces for the rest of the year? Kipper, what's coming up for Pisces for the rest of the year? Whoa. That bank account's going to be more fat, more increase in finances. All right. Look out for 777s. That's a sign you're on the right path with your money. All right. You'll either see that before you start to accumulate a lot more money or during the time. It's a sign for you. There's also could be, I get some of you at some point. Now, when I get the community card, I always think of a possible move or a possible upgrade. So you could upgrade your car, your house with this sudden wealth or money you're going to be getting. All right. Yep. I just look. I think I'm psychic. Look what comes out right after that. House. Some of you either want to put more money into where you live, like decorating it, fixing it up, or you could actually like get a property or a home that like an upgrade or something like that, and you really work your butt off to fix it up, do things to it, coats of paint, new chairs. I didn't mean to say car. I did not mean to say car. Some of you, for me to keep saying car, a car could be in your future as well. All right, with this money you're going to be getting. Look. I love your Kipper spread. The love read wasn't that great, but I love the Kipper spread. Well, look at that. Okay, you know what? Let's nip it to the bud. How will Pisces know when they've met their marriage person? Like, what will indicate for them? What's the first impressions they'll get? What will stand out when they found that one they're going to be with for a while? What will stand out the most? The Queen of Cups reverse. They almost seem unavailable at first. So at first, the first impression you'll get is like, oh, I don't even think they're emotionally available. They'll seem aloof to you. Could even be a water sign for some of you. Judgment. Three of Cups. I hope you don't meet somebody that's about tired of it. Ugh. I'm gonna say something that you're gonna probably want to smack me over. Some of you you've already met the person that you're gonna be with for a while, but they're just not complying with you. And I know you don't want me to hear that. You don't want me to. I'm gonna get to you new ones once. Is it okay if I keep going further with the message? You know what just flashed in my head? That Doreen Virtue card that I have somewhere around the house. I just don't have it with me. Where it says you've already met the person that you seek, or it's some card she has in the little pink cards. You've already met your future lover, something like that. They may not be compliant. Like I think that This is gonna sound I don't like saying stuff like this. But you may have already met the person that you seek. They're just not complying. And in the case it's not talking about somebody you already met, maybe you're going to meet somebody that's not complying, but you two are meant to be something. Because I do believe sometimes people are meant for one another, but free will is a bitch because they use their free will to act like an idiot. So for the ones that it's not the one that they already met, like what else will indicate that they met the one? They like to stay at home. They're a homebody. First message out. So the first impression you'll get off your marriage potential person is that they like to stay at home. In fact, they don't even want to go on dates where they go sit down somewhere. They want to stay at home and watch Netflix or popcorn or, they're also very stern. They don't like to give multiple chances, so they'll be very stern. And they're a good father or mother figure. They even want kids with your ass, bitch. I don't know why I said it like that. Just go along with it. They may remind you of a father, or they're a father. They're a mother or a father. They couldn't have kids, folks. Or they're somebody that when you meet them, you're like, damn, they'd be a great mother or father. I can tell they got their good father, mother material. Like, even if you don't have kids, bye, I'm done. All right. But I don't want to say this again because I feel like it gives false hope. Some of you have already met the person you were supposed to be with, but either you're not complying or they're not complying. That's the biggest problem. Like, yeah, you can be destined to be in something, but if free will is having somebody act like an idiot, then really what can you do but sit and wait or move on, right? So who cares? All right. I don't like telling you that. I don't like putting readings out. I do not like saying stuff like that. So one last message, and here we go. Could be delays in trips, or you got the house card again. Some of you at some point, when you do move, it may be more local to you or not as far away. Because I got journey, reverse, and house. Or if you, some of you in the future, whether it's a second house, whether it's you getting a whole new one, whether it's you going from being a renter to being a house owner, who knows what the chronological events, how they will take place. I just get this energy of you looking toward a home or a house, all right? Because I have house and pathway. Some of you may look at houses, all right, or just you may get real close to where you want to consider getting another house or getting a house, period, all right? So some of you real estate, but I kept saying car. For some of you, it's a car too coming up for you, all right? With that being said, you all have a good one. I've really failed in this read. It's probably my biggest failure I've had in the 6-7 years of Tyler's Tarot. But oh well, who gives a shit, right? And bye, y'all. See ya.